Bang, bang, bang. Boom, boom, boom. How you guys doing? It is a beautiful day. It is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. Coming at you guys with a chill Q&A. There's no fights this weekend. We had Contender Series yesterday, and I've been missing my people. I'm excited to chop it up with each and every one of you. Excited to hear from you guys, and I hope life's going well for all of you too. I know it's going good on my front, and shit. In the next couple of weeks, we got big cards. The next Vegas card is nice, and then obviously Miocic UFC is a mega card that I'm very excited for. Now, I guess mega might be a stretch. It's a mega event, but not necessarily a mega card. It's a mega event, though. And it's an event that I'm pretty excited to watch. I like O'Malley. I'm excited to see what they do with the presentation, right? They're talking as if this is going to be one of the craziest shows ever. So I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to the people in chat. We got OG Smoker telling me to do rip skis right away. What's up, Dylan Summers? Smash the likes nice and early, man. What's up, Exploit? Life is good, my man. How you doing, Exploit? What's going on? Doug Funny, I like your pick. Nice. What's happening, buddy? O'Malley is minus 102 already. He was at plus 105. He'll probably be minus 150 by the time the fight comes down. Everybody's betting on him, especially after that little eye injury for Merab. Arctic Wolf is a fraud. There we go. What's good, AJ Opals? Well, it's going good, Dylan. I hope it's going good for you. Invite Merab on your show. I would love to have Merab on the show. If he was willing, I'd gladly chat it up with Merab. But he'll be mad at me, though. He'll say, Merab, you're a great guy, but I'm picking O'Malley to knock you out, my friend. And I don't want to get in his head before the fight. What's up, Nicky boy? Hey, Yes Freak from Scottsdale. Shout out. Thank you for watching. Shout out Yes Freak in Scottsdale. He's a gangster. Did Cháirez get added to UFC 308? Did he get added to it? Shit. Let's see. Cháirez Bullet, UFC 308. I see no news of him. Oh, yeah. He's supposed to fight Armen Petrosyan. Dude, Armen Petrosyan's a hard fight because Armen's a good striker too. But I will say another favorable matchup for Cháirez of somebody that's subpar on the ground. Yeah, Sugar's going to sleep him. I think so. Thoughts on grippy bets? I don't know what that is. Hey, Scottsdale, baby. Yeah, shout out Scottsdale. What's up, Fancy Frog? Let's cook, man. We got a great show on the way. I'm looking forward to chatting with my people, man. Let's get it. I think Sugar Show is going to sleep him. Liam Anderson is a bum. Killed my 5-bet parlay. I'm sorry, my brother. He's not a bum, though. Liam Anderson is not a bum. He just met a very technically sound Palayev with a good grappling defense. Yo, what's up, Zero Balance? How's life been, my man? Hernanov, what's up, Hernanov? 308 or 299? Which will be better? I'm going to say 308 because what's coming in the future is always better. What do you think? Tracy Cortez and Maverick being rebooked. Good fight. I like that. I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Cortez, though she lost to Rose Namajunas, she still deserves, a fairly good name in the weight class. And I think it's a fun fight. I got to say, I favor Tracy Cortez over Miranda. What is your thoughts on Mitabek Urabai and Mateusz Rebeshki? That's them throwing Rebeshki to the fucking wolves now. They're like, nope, we're not behind you anymore. Before, they were behind Rebeshki. They give him an aging Diego Ferreira. And damn, shit went sideways. It didn't go well for him. And now they're giving him Urabai, who's a great prospect. But I do think it's an interesting fight. I don't know. Torn on that pick. Zellhuber plus Torres, that's a savage little play, bro. That's a savage mode play. That's a beast mode play. I love it. Line was at pick'em between Dos Santos and Lima for a couple weeks. Then money came in hard on Lima. What you think? I got to watch tape before I give you a final pick. But I will tell you, Felipe Dos Santos is decent. It's just that Victor Altamirano fight was rough. Dylan Summers, thank you for the $5. I appreciate you getting the dono train started. My guy, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, my man. Thank you, Dylan Summers. Thanks for getting the donos running. Sugar going to get that second round KO, knee up the middle when Merab shoots. I could see it. I think it could be a big straight shot. O'Malley's takedown defense is there, but he's also just really hard to get a hold of. I don't think I've seen you mention one ever in predictions, but there's a huge card coming up in Denver, worth a shot breakdown video. The card coming up in Denver that you're talking about is which card exactly? Hey, what's up, OG Smoker? Ripski, bro. Metaphorical Ripskis all the way. Yo, what's up, Spotlight Kid? Good to see you, my friend. I did one with Sean plus Zellhuber. I think that one's live, Hernano. You think Lopes beats Ortega? I got to favor Lopes to find a way. I got to ride with the momentum, but Ortega's good, man. Big Sexy, thanks for the $5. He says, I don't see O'Malley losing at 306. I just can't see it whatsoever. I'm feeling the exact same way, Big Sexy. I think that Sean O'Malley has got a really good style to find a lot of clean punches on Merab Dvalishvili for sure. Farmer Lil, what's up, bro? Who's your favorite referee of all time? Listen, Steve Mazzagatti was my favorite ref of all time because he was not the best, but it was always dope to have him in there letting these guys beat the shit out of each other. Is Costa and Natalia a safety parlay? Let me see. I don't have my official picks yet, but Natalia Silva is a real good prospect, and Costa should beat Snell. There's definitely some validity to that. I will say to be determined, but I like where your head's at right now. Recently, there's a potential of fighters fighting from the same manager. Usman and Bilal and Izzy and Yuri, due to being under the same management, can make these fights not happen. No, management doesn't matter. Habib, Gaethje's under Ali Abdelaziz too. No, these fights will still happen regardless of management. When Sean KOs Merab at 306, I'd love to see Sean versus Topuria Holloway winner at 145 next year. You know what, Scarzy? As much as they're saying Umar Nurmagomedov is the next guy in line, it will not shock me if the UFC decides to go for the big money fight and set up a Sean O'Malley double champ attempt, because I think, can you imagine, if whether it's Topuria or Holloway, either one, that is major. That's the biggest pay-per-view I can think of right now outside of maybe Jones Aspinall competitively. Hernanov, thank you for 7 months of membership, my friend. WAJ and the Savages, Lopes to be smart in box, Zellhuber KO live first round, and my guy Torres should put out Bahamondes. Fuck it. I like the calls, man. I think Torres is meaner than Bahamondes. Zellhuber's good for sure. Zellhuber, let me see. Zellhuber's fighting who? Now I've lost it. Zellhuber's got that big length advantage on Ribovics. And yeah, I think Lopes finds a way too, Hernanov. Hey, brother, there he is. AJ, today has been a very hard day for my fiance and I. And if you could all just keep us in your prayers and maybe do a Ripski for us. Love you, man. You guys helped me get through it. Invincible prayers out to you and the family. Amen to that. I hope everything turns around, bro. I'm sorry that it's been rough, man. I hope everything's okay, my brother. Invincible, if you ever need some kind words, you can always reach out on Instagram, my bro. Good luck, man. I hope everything heals up, my friend. What about John McCarthy, bro? Mark Goddard, Keith Peterson? I like no-nonsense Keith Peterson a lot. I would say like my true favorite ref. I like Goddard because he lets the fights go. Herzog is good, but he's a quick stop guy. What up, AJ? B-Day on the 31st. Savage shout out. Mark, my boy. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. Happy early birthday. Here's a savage shout out, Mark. Hey, let's go. Just became a premium member, and I'm loving the teamwork with everyone involved. Let's fucking go. Much love from Northern California, Bay Area 707. You became a member of the channel, Junie Diaz? My guy. I don't see your member thing, but shit, I appreciate you becoming a member, dude. Thanks. I appreciate you, man. And the $4.99 is very generous, my friend. Big W to my boy Junie Diaz. Shout out to him. He's a gangster. He's a gangster, bro. Early confident picks for UFC 306. I don't have any early confident picks just yet, but I'm thinking O'Malley is a pick that I'm really loving. I'm hella bloated. Hella bloated. Goated, I think. You mean best of all time. Thought you meant bloated. I'm like, damn, I've been losing weight. I didn't think I was bloated. I was 185 this morning. I got to get down to 180, though. I'm trying to get pretty cut. 168. The 168 1 championship card. Okay. If I was you when I was locally there, and if it wasn't on a day that I got a fight companion, I would gladly watch the 1FC in person. I would like to see it. We're staying around for sure, AJ. Hey, let's go, Hernanov. It's funny. A friend of my uncle's is trying to convince me to go with him to Noche, but I'm like, dog, I can't miss the live stream. As much as it will be amazing, that live stream will be big. AJ, hope you're having a blessed day, brother. Keep grinding. Love the vids and dedication, man. Just like the other guy said, they help out days a lot. Keep going. Hey, Danny Weiland, thank you, man. You know, I always pride myself on being positive and like helping people just get through it, man. Because sometimes life has some rocky moments, but shit, if I can be there to help you guys feel better about yourselves and help the day go by a little better, or maybe put a smile on some faces, shit, that to me means the world. That's more important than the pics and the fucking live streams and all. It's about sending the love, man. So Danny Weiland, thank you, bro. Most confident picks for the Burns card. I'm not a week ahead like Finch, man. I'm still undecided. I don't know yet, but I do think Alessandro Costa beats Matt Schnell. I think that Lima and Dos Santos is a lot closer than the odds have it at right now. I think Andre Petroski beats Budka. There's definitely some spots that I'm looking at early, but I don't like to give the official pick until I've sat down and done the tape. Sleuth, my brother, thank you for getting the dono train rolling. I like the wizard picture. Shout out to you. Big W to Sleuth. He's an absolute G and a very generous man. Thank you, Sleuth Gang, my guy. Merab has been chinned before, rocked by a washed Moraes. Fact. Big fact. Who does Sean have a better chance against, Topuria or Holloway? And do you think he would be a sizable underdog? You know, I feel like Holloway's length is my worry for O'Malley, but O'Malley's definitely got the quickness on him. With Topuria, the ultimate difference maker is devastating knockout power, right? I would say that O'Malley has a chance against either, but I do think that both pose very difficult fights for him. And I do have to say I'd probably favor Topuria over him. KZ, what's happening, buddy? Good seeing you. You like Sugar round 1 KO? I think it's live. AJ is the New England Rocky corner man everyone needs. That'd be amazing, KZ. Pull it out, the fire. My buddy Kyle fights on that Burns versus Brady card. Super excited for that. Bummed Cater had to pull out. Big ups to Garcia for jumping in. Bro, Kyle Nelson and Steve Garcia is a crazy-ass fight. I absolutely love that matchup. Really do appreciate the community, man. Sometimes I've turned this channel on when I'm at my darkest and lowest, and I've absorbed the energy like a spirit bomb. Much love. Hey, my guy, much love to you, Invincible, and the community loves you, dog. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the hell out of you. I'm really glad. Hell yeah. You guys are great. I like Brad Catone. He's a good guy. He's a good guy for sure. He's a good guy for sure, for sure. He's a good guy for showsy show. Hey, the weights experience. Good to see you, bro. What's happening, man? Let's go. Holloway, Topuria, O'Malley are fights that I want to see. I would say, shit, I will watch them all fight one another multiple times, and I think that'd be pretty dope. Can't stand Merab since he got a bigger platform. I actually think Merab is funny as fuck. I like Merab a lot. I'm a Merab fan, dude. I won't lie to you. Oh. Nelson versus Garcia is insane. It is fucking insane. It is absolutely crazy. Your boy Kyle about to get the shit beat out of him. Damn, Bomb McClot. That's not nice. That's not nice. Also, I got to ask, what do you think they're going to have on the Sphere? I think it's going to be some advertisements, but they're going to be hyping the fuck up of the damn fight card at Noche. Do you like his new fight, bro? Is what I asked Katona. Who's he fighting, bro? I don't know yet. Good to see you, AJ. Hope all's well. It's going good, Vid. How you been? Much love, Invincible. Sending you good vibes. Send out the good vibes to him. There's no UFC this week again. At least we have a good row of good events afterwards, but got to muscle through this weekend without UFC. Let's go. Hey, weights experience. You're getting strong and powerful. You're getting strong and powerful. Sending prayers to you, Invincible. Yeah, send the prayers to him, bro. The Sphere should be a yearly thing. It should be a yearly thing. I agree. UFC YouTube channel said they're going to be streaming UFC 217 on their channel this weekend because there's no event. Well, I guess they're flashbacking it. Holy shit. 217. Who was on UFC 217? UFC 217. Bisping and GSP. That was a dope ass card. Holy shit. Hey, I had an important message to answer, SF. I'm allowed to shoot a business text. Kyle's always the underdog. They have attempted to feed him to the wolves a few times and didn't go how they thought. This is no different. Nelson by unanimous decision. Let's go, Fancy Frog. Over 2K tickets still available. Isn't that crazy? They haven't sold out the Sphere yet. That's insane. With no UFC fights happening this weekend, anyone else gonna degen at the casino? Degen it the fuck up, bro. Best card of all time, UFC 229. You think 229 was the best card of all time? Who was on it? Habib, McGregor, Ferguson, Pettis. That was legendary. Dom Reyes ran over OSP. Yeah, the Sphere cards are dropping in price. It's because they're competing with the Canelo fight card, which that's not easy competition. JSP versus Pat Sabatini. I think I'm going to go JSP to find the way. I think so. I got Marab, but O'Malley might be able to get a lucky hit. I don't think O'Malley gets a lucky hit. I think he sets up some skillful strikes, man. I think O'Malley's footwork is out of this world. I think his precision is absolutely crazy. I think he's the cleanest striker right now in the UFC bantamweight division and one of the cleanest strikers of all time. I think so. Who wins? Aspinall or Scrawny Bones? I don't know why I feel like Aspinall finds a way to win. Canelo is easy work, bro. I'd take him with a 1-2 and pop the cranium. You're a menace, Doug Funny. You're a menace. Brad Katona's fighting Matsumoto. I'm going with Matsumoto to find a way to beat him. That's a really hard fight. Even though I like Katona, that's a hard fight, man. I don't know about Katona thriving there. Because Matsumoto's got good grappling and clean striking. Brad Katona, he doesn't have much power. He's more of a point hitter, dude. How many fights I get in growing up? Dude, street fighting, minimal. But I got in a lot of boxing matches, like backyard boxing, settling the beef with the hands. I remember, like, when I was younger, I got fucking jumped with these kids that I was friends with at the time with airsoft guns. And then the next year, I boxed the kid that fucking was the, culprit behind it. And I fucking beat the shit out of him. That was pretty nice. I never forgave him until after I fucked him up. Jones is honestly too damn old to be here fighting someone like Aspinall. I feel like he'd get his shit wrecked even if Jones was so great. That's kind of true, right? Even prime Jones, full size, like Aspinall's got the power and the grappling. I favor Aspinall. Why is Edmund Shabazian so inconsistent, you think? I'm sad I picked him to win. My gut feeling told me not to. It's not that he's bad. Edmund Shabazian just has bad fight IQ. I mean, if you've watched Gerald Mearshart fight, he has recovered from being hurt in the past, and then he thrives on finding your vulnerability with his grappling. If Edmen Shahbazyan would have allowed GM3 back up to the feet, he could have probably cruised to a decision or potentially even got a knockout. But instead, he went crazy, dropping a barrage of big shots that weren't landing effectively. As a fighter, which it's a lot easier for me to sit down and say it than it to be done at the highest level, but there needs to be an awareness of if the opposition is really towards the fight being stopped or they're just stunned. And as you drop massive shots from top, if your guard is up and the person is blocking and they seem to still be moving on the ground, one needs to calm down, recognize, okay, this is not optimal. This guy's an elite grappler. And if I'm tired, he's going to get me down. Take a second to breathe. Boom, burst back up to the feet. So to me, I think it's a questionable fight IQ. It's not so much of a lack of technical ability. You can have the race car, but if you don't know how to drive it properly, you ain't going to win the race. You get what I mean? And I think Edmen Shahbazyan is kind of the epitome of that. He has really good skills, but he makes massive mistakes that cost him fights. And I will unfortunately say that I don't think they're going to get shirred up right away. Now, he is very young. He's only 26. He's a year older than me. He's still an awesome kickboxer, but he's got things to work on. Santos fucked his own knee throwing kicks in training prior. Talking about Felipe dos Santos in that fight with Altamirano. I love that you got the Rizzler pick, Sigma. That's 10 out of 10. Bro, Dakota Ditcheva can fight. She's good, man. She's real good. Real good. Bana. I think fight of the night going to be Ortega versus Lopes. Maybe. I lean yes, but that's like the hyped fight of the night. Sometimes the fights you don't expect end up being the real fights of the night. You feel me on that? And guys, I know we're closing in on 50 likes, so make sure you all smash that like button. It's an off week, but I'm still bringing the heat, so run those likes up, baby. I appreciate my people. Think Jones is going to retire after the Stipe fight, even if the result is a win or loss? I'm not so sure he retires with a win or a loss. With a loss, that's going to be weird because what? Stipe, does he then fight Tom Aspinall? Like, I don't know. A loss for Jones is this would be the worst position to ever lose in. Not only is Dakota good, she got a six-pack and ain't got not a single ab showing with my beer gut sadness. Listen, Dakota's a pro fighter. You're not. Don't feel too bad. If Merab wins, it will probably be a miracle. I just don't think he's going to wrestle Sean O'Malley for 5 rounds. O'Malley's good, man. O'Malley's takedown defense is good. O'Malley has a lot of knockout power, and he's no slouch on the floor either. O'Malley has developed a much better grappling game, specifically in the defenses, man. Santos versus Jones. Who won that, AJ? People saying Santos. No, Jones won, but it was competitive. Santos gave a really great showing for himself. And if you look at Santos after that fight, he was never the same because he gave his all to John Jones. I want to see O'Malley fight the winner of Topuria versus Holloway if he beats Merab. Yeah, I think that's kind of the move, Casey. I feel like everybody's doing it. So on the Burns versus Brady card, I dropped some early predictions. Like I said, I like Petrosky. I like Alessandro Costa. The official breakdown is Sunday, but I did lightly touch on the card. I think Brendan Loughnan's a really fun guy to watch. I think he's really good. He's doing his thing in PFL. He's a star in PFL. I don't think he ever gets to the UFC, though. If you choose the PFL route, man, it's hard to get to the UFC. It's like that's kind of your home now. You're not a UFC fighter. You went the other way. Not to say it can't happen. We've seen it with certain guys when their contracts expire sometimes. But if you're a marquee name in PFL, it's definitely not easy to transition to the UFC. I don't know. It could be a bit of bitterness in the mix as well, right? I would cry if Stipe got the KO. I would cry too. Anyone from PFL you think would do good in the UFC? Sure. I feel like Dennis Goltsov would be fine at heavyweight. We've seen Impa Kasanganay fight in the UFC before. He did okay, but he wouldn't be great. Like a Loughnane does good. I don't think they become champs though. Like I think Dakota Ditcheva is the only argument of somebody that maybe could be champ, or like Chris Cyborg, or Pacheco could be really good. But that's I don't know. That's a few and far between. And Pacheco was in the UFC. What about Patchy Mix having a UFC run, bro? Leah McCourt. I would say McCourt less likely. Mix maybe, but Mix is locked into Bellator, bro, and that's just how it is. PFL has USADA drug testing now. They've gotten a lot stricter. Ferreira is definitely dangerous at heavyweight. He's a nasty fucking striker. Where he does kind of have a fault is his ground skills, though. You know who gives Renan Ferreira a tough fight? Like Tom Aspinall, the champ, or Curtis Blades, or a Jailton Almeida, right? These guys that are really well-versed. Renan Ferreira will shine with a lot of strikers. Who do you think has the weirdest odds at the moment for this upcoming UFC card? Maybe the Lima Dos Santos fight being so wide. I don't think it should be that wide. AG, do you recommend betting on fights? It depends how much you're looking to put in. Are you trying to get rich? Are you trying to make a little side hustle? Like what is your goal with gambling? Are you going to be an idiot, or are you going to choose to do research? I don't recommend just dialing in to betting. If you want to bet, you should put the time in to understand the fights. You should have knowledge of every fighter on the UFC roster, and you should be able to tell me things about any fighter on the roster. Ask me any fighter on the roster right now. I can give you, at the very least, a brief description of what they do. Now, as the fights get closer, yes, the tape study is important. Re-upping, learning, figuring it all out. It definitely takes a while to be good. It took me years, man. I've gotten a lot better over recent years because, slowly but surely, I've seen everybody's debut. I personally bet an amount I'd be financially okay even if I lost every bet every year. That's smart, TC. What's up, too? That's the way to do it. Don't throw your rent money away. If you're not going to eat because of a bet, you're doing it wrong. That's my strong opinion. No matter how good your picks are, you will miss sometimes. But you can also do relatively well if you're pretty calculated. The odds for Lima and Santos were a pick 'em for a few days on my books, then flipped to Lima being a pretty big favorite, okay? Lando Venata, I got you. Lando Venata is a very creative striker who at one point seemed to have some real top 10, top 15 potential because he did well early in his debut with, Tony Ferguson, but he's shown to not be a great grappler, also a bit of a questionable fight IQ. He definitely has good skills and a natural athleticism that can help him, do fairly well in certain fights. But he's definitely no top 15 fighter. Favorite UFC fighter? Right now, I'm kind of liking Prates more than anybody else. Drake lost 500K on Izzy. Bro, he always loses on Izzy. Every close fight where Jones doesn't get a finish, people say he lost. Tom had 3 L's before he touched the belt. John, even the 12-6 elbows fucked him. And that armbar from Vitor Belfort was close. You shoot for the stars? Do it, TC. Shoot for the stars. Yeah, I love Prates, man. You're on a Coke Zero diet. It's a good taste. Dylan Budka. I will argue that he doesn't necessarily seem ready to compete in the UFC at a high caliber, but he does have a really strong wrestling background and he can control guys pretty good. He has a good smothering pressure, but I'd say he's relatively limited in striking. I feel as though he's decent enough to beat some of the bottom tier guys in the UFC middleweight division, but as he continues to move up, he's going to struggle. And I think Petrosky is a better version of him. Will we ever see McGregor back in the ring? Don't hold your breath. Sadiq Yusuff, slick and athletic striker who's actually pretty talented, but ran into the death punch from Diego Lopes. But Sadiq Yusuff is relatively good. His kickboxing game is solid. He's got good athleticism. You do have to watch for his punches. He's pretty powerful with his hooks, but I wouldn't say he's elite, but he's good. Does Nate Maness deserve to be in the UFC? I believe so, yes. I believe Nate Maness is good, man. He's a slick striker. He's got good grappling defense. He's got knockout power. He's got range. I mean, what? He beat Jimmy Flick by a decision, and now we cut him? Weston Wilson, the jiu-jitsu specialist. He does come from a karate base, but his jiu-jitsu is tricky. I haven't been hitting the casino, Bob. No. Doug Funny. I don't know. I'm going to get trolled if I say that. Yeah, he got cut for not finishing Flick, but I don't really think that's fair to cut somebody for not getting a finish. And guys, we're at 37 likes. We're 13 away from 50. I would love to see 50. Love the breakdown. You the man. Thanks, Dubs. I don't really bet PFL anymore. Listen, if you want to know about a fighter, you ask. I'll give you my best analysis of them. I've studied everybody on the UFC roster, bro. If you could choose some fighters to become champion, regardless of their potential to do so, who you choosing? Heavyweight, I'm going to pick Tom Aspinall. Light heavyweight, I'd like to keep Alex Pereira at the top. Middleweight, I'd like to see it go to Kyle Barrio. We need a middleweight Brazilian champion again. I missed that. Welterweight, I think it would be pretty dope if Shavkat was able to hold the belt and take out Bilal. That'd be pretty cool. But also Jack Della Maddalena. He'll probably be my pick, actually, Jack Della, even though I don't think he will win the belt. At lightweight, I mean, torn, man. Max Holloway at lightweight getting the belt would be fucking dope, though. At featherweight, I like Topuria as champion. Bantamweight, I love O'Malley as champ. At flyweight, I'd like to see Tatsuro Taira. Also at welterweight, if not somebody in the top 5, top 6, I think that Carlos Prates as champ would be fucking great. Kyle Nelson Garcia, I'm torn on that. I don't have my official pick yet. I haven't done the research. But from what I know of both guys, Garcia's going to have the power punching advantage, but Nelson's got a nice chin on him. I don't know, man. It's a real coin flip. Right now, I don't know. I'm very torn, but I'll find my answer as I start doing film. I'll start film tomorrow. Best technical fight so far this year. I know people hate on the technique of DDP, but I thought that was a great technical fight. Great brawl, I'd say, was John Silva and Drew Dober. Joe Pyfer, good prospect, big knockout power, really strong and athletic guy with strong grappling, good movement, good athleticism. He's definitely dangerous and top 15 worthy, but I do think they rushed him to Jack Hermanson and he struggled a bit because his gas tank needs some work. Pyfer versus Curtis will be a dope fight. I actually really like that fight. Steve Garcia versus Kyle Nelson. Yeah, I'm unsure right now. Early pick, Steve Garcia, but I don't know. That's a blind pick. I'd like to study it first. Tyson versus Paul, I'll go Paul. Can you see Bilal defending the belt 5 times and winning? No, I don't see him defending the belt 5 times. I will say Bilal is going to defend the belt 3 times or less, and 3 times is a stretch. You think Blanchfield bounces back against Namajunas? Her stand-up looks super sketch last fight. Big fan of hers, though. I think she's going to have a hard time with Rose because Rose is so versatile on the feet, and Blanchfield's stand-up is so raw, right? And Rose Namajunas is not an easy girl to dominate in the grappling, so I got to favor Rose to get a decision. You think Gaethje's still next? I don't know. That knockout was bad, man. Rafa Garcia's okay. I'm taking Shavkat. I'm not convinced Bilal is that good because I never thought Leon was that good. I mean, I think Bilal is good, but I get what you're saying about Leon. He has that weird, like, quitability thing that he shows sometimes. Yeah, I know what you mean. A good jab will mentally and strategically destroy a fighter during the fight, and that's what Jack did to Pyfer, lost Alls and that. Yeah, bro, Jack looked good. You're a realist, I think. I am. Think Steve Garcia would beat Doo Ho Choi? I'm not so sure. That's a really hard fight. I could see either one of them getting a knockout. I think that Choi might be too slick for him and could catch him, but styles make the fight. Steve Garcia turned into a wrestler against Doo Ho Choi. And if not for the point deduction, Doo Ho Choi wins that decision. What's up, Vince D? Good to see you, my brother. I'm from the UK, and half the people here have never heard of Leon, but Tom is on another level here. How they never heard of Leon? He was the world champ. I just think a brutal knockout loss for Gaethje. He's not in the title picture yet. If he wins a couple, sure. You think Kong Wang is as good as she's made out, bro? Or are we jumping the gun a bit because of her KO and beating Valentina? I think she's really good. I don't know about being the champion of the weight class, but I do think she's top 7 at worst. I think Garcia versus Choi would be close, but I think Choi takes it. Yeah, I think I'll go Choi too. He finds a way to win. I do think Steve Garcia is beatable, Anakin. I like the Kyle Barrio pick as always. I don't know if Chimaev makes it to a title fight. I question his cardio. You think Makhachev Poirier was fight of the year? I think the fight of the year was still DDP versus Izzy. Leon JDM is a great fight, but JDM called out Shavkat. I got an interview in Tampa tomorrow, bro. Hey, Vince D, if you see me around town, say what's up, bro. Good luck. Good luck, Vince D, on that interview. I hope you get the job. Then you can see me in Tampa, bro. I've never been recognized in person. It'd be cool if it eventually happened. Any chick with KO power and decent grappling has a chance to be a champ. Fair point, especially if they got good striking that can actually, find the target. Precision's important. You think Nelson has this? I respect it, Fancy Frog. Where do you see Li Jingliang going now, bro? Heartbreaking seeing him get KO'd. I think give him a fun fight. Don't give him a fucking hot prospect. Don't give him a terrifying force in the weight class. Give him a fun fight, not this fucking dangerous savage. It doesn't make any sense to me. Giving him a Prates was dangerous. I'd be the first one to walk up to you. Fuck yeah, Vince. If you guys see me in person, say what's up, man. Kyle had a really good camp and is in a great mental state. All right, Fancy Frog. I trust you. I agree he's in a great mental state. The dude's dial. I like Kyle Nelson. Yeah, be like SF. Let's push to the 50 likes. The fact we're not there is annoying. I'll shadow box it up at 100 likes. I've seen Kong Wang look terrible in other fights, but she has been fighting for like 8 years. She's improved, man. There's been a lot of growth in her. It's been a lot of growth. If you had to bet on one of the fighting nerds becoming champ first, who would it be? Think about it, bro. Don't rush your answer. I don't know why. I still favor Barrio, the leader of the pack. I think he's a good striker, and he's got the grappling in the back pocket. I could see him beating Amavov. I could see him beating Adesanya. I think him and DDP is the craziest fight. You think RoboCop will be top 5 middleweight? The question is chin and his defense. I would love to interview Kyle Nelson, bro. I'll reach out. Kyle Nelson interview would be fun. Garcia's having the best camp of his career, and he's in his best mental state he's ever been in. I believe that too, Sleuth. I don't think Krzyzewski's a future champ, but he's a fun guy to watch. Krzyzewski's fun. Leach versus Radke. That might be the fight to make. That'd actually be pretty cool, yeah. I like Leach versus Radke. I think that's dope. Yeah, I'm in on that. Leach versus Radke. Let's do it. Go stay real for y'all? I don't know. I'd lean maybe. I don't know about the ghost thing. It's confusing. I don't know. I've never been in a haunted house like that. I would love to see one of the fighting nerds become champ. It would be fresh for the UFC, and they're a good camp with a good mentality. Oh, shit. Yes, brother. Big love and indica smoke from Warwick, England. Let's go, Durex. Kainan is a journeyman, bro. I'm sorry, Kainan Krzyzewski. If he's watching, I'm sorry, but he's going to be a journeyman. He's decent, but He's not high caliber. He's UFC level. Bro, Radke will beat Tony Ferguson. Stop. I'm on a spinny chair. Yeah, I can spin. I can move side to side. I'm on a desk chair. I'm on a desk chair. My hair looks crazy right now. Kainan is a fighting nerd and official GOAT. He is. O'Malley versus Gene Silva. Gene Silva is a weight class up, though, and he's fought at 55, so I don't know. But I think Gene Silva's top 10. His striking's really fun. I can see him getting a lot of knockouts. I think he can knock out Dan Ige. If I move to Tampa, I need to make a guest appearance with a log. We can work something out. First podcast guest ever was Alex Cháirez when I first started the channel. Bruce Leroy came on the show. When I first started, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was trying to get it started, trying to get it kicking. And then as I had a bigger channel, he never came back. He bailed on me for an interview. But maybe at 100K, I'll bring him back. Alex, you were my first interview when I had less than 100 subscribers. Now I got 100,000. So let's go. Gene Silva, Bobby Green would be crazy, but they're not going to make that fight. Bobby's fucked. I'll do members tomorrow, Hernanov. I was really jumping the gun thinking I'd do it today. I'm like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it on Thursday like usual. Trevor Peek's a fun style, man. Who's Trevor Peek's opponent? Because off the top of my head, I don't know. Despain versus Deniz. I'll lean Deniz. He's too good. Bro, Natalia Silva is getting a big step up in competition, but she's got some length on Andrade. She's quick. I think she'll be all right. You did an interview with Kyle on your channel before Padilla's chill? All right, bet. Yeah, Vince D, get that membership tomorrow. Hopefully the cash comes in big with this Tampa job. What's up, Herberto? Just wanted to pop in the chat to say what's up, my guy. You're still top 3 MMA YouTube of all time. Your subs don't do enough saying. Hey, my guy, Xavier. Thanks, bro. We're closing in on 37,000 subs, so we're definitely growing every day, and I love to see it. I'm looking forward to hitting that 40,000 by the end of the year. 42K is my goal for the end of the year. That'd be crazy. 42,000? Holy shit, I'm going to lose my mind. I might cry if I hit 42K. I don't really watch football. You just found the interview. I'm going to watch it, but it's cool that the same intro audio. Yeah, I got the OG intro. I'm going to watch this live from beginning. I was just saying because I had a good live. I'm at work closing. Hey, Xavier, hope the work day is going all right. I hope the work day is going good. You do an awesome job. Next card looks sketchy as hell, though. I think I got this, Paul. I'll come up with some magic. What other sports you watch apart from combat sports? Bro, none. I mean, I'll tune into a couple basketball games a year or maybe go watch in person. Maybe watch a little football. But, dude, I don't consistently watch anything. I don't consistently watch anything. You see what I'm saying? It's going all right. I'm doing 3 to 11. People like you and Guru keep me alive. Let's go, Xavier. I'm glad me and Guru keeping you alive, my brother. I appreciate that. Guru kills your brain. Guru's a good man. DDP does have plot armor. I think Roundtree has a chance. Last time I went to Salt Lake and watched Alex versus Jan, it wasn't the Alex we know of today. Alex Bruce Leroy. I think that Alex is better. I think he chin Jan now. It is hard to be a full-time fan of more than one sport, bro. In my opinion, you're better than Guru. Thanks, SF. Unpopular opinion. Hey, but it's a dope opinion. Guru live streams too much for me. He gets all the impressions, bro. He be getting crazy donos every stream. He's the OG, though. I got mad respect for Guru, bro. He was at 10,000 when I started YouTube, so I always look at Guru as a badass. Hey, what's up, No Time? I'm glad to see you here. Big W, my brother. Big W. You're a gangster. What's the like count at? Because I want a shadow box. We're at 54, guys. I need a little more generosity than that. I need 100 likes for a shadow box. We're not far away, but, you know, if you guys are stingy with hitting the like button, we're not going to pull it off. So if you are tuning in and watching, drop a like. Show some love. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Derek Lewis's ass lives rent-free in my head after his knockout of St. Lou and him flashing us in the crowd. Derek Lewis is a GOAT. He's all right. Guru, I guess. Some kind of give and take with him, to be honest. But he's the first one. He's the OG of the space, you know? He's the OG. You think Finch could take me? I mean, he was a 5-0 fighter. If I had Finch living close to me, I would say, Finch, train me for a fight. I'll get in the cage one time just to make it happen. If Finch was local to me, I would fucking train with him. I already have said this. If he was there, because I know at least he's got my back, you know? I don't just need to sign up at a random gym. I can get Finch to show me the moves, get me the sparring, you know, do it right. But if I just walk into an MMA gym down the road, the fuck, bro? They're going to just throw me in the pit. I have a feeling down the line we see Whitaker as a champ and Big Izzy return for a rematch for the belt. I know far-fetched, but that's my bold prediction. I respect it. It's bold as hell. I've seen Red Pill. He's got a dope beard. I should do a BKFC match. I mean, if they're paying, depends how much money they throwing at me. If they're throwing $1,000, I don't need it. My contest more engaging and enjoyable than Guru. Thanks, SF. If they throw me the heat, then different. Almost hit a parlay for 7,000. If they stop that Cannonier fight, needed jump in and stop it. Herb Dean in there. Damn, bro. I'm sorry, Tickle Tantrum. Hey, thank you. Dick's Picks. Thank you for the like. Damn, I just noticed you look like Street Jesus Masvidal. That's funny as fuck. Imagine AJ scrapping with the hat. I'd walk out to the cage with the hat on. I walk out with it on coming in. I walk out to the Rocky remix, the epic Rocky. Boom, boom, dun, 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 dun. Gonna fly now. Flying high. Now I start. Gonna fly, fly, fly. Bum, ba-da-da, ba-da, bum. If I was in BKFC, that would be crazy. AJ bare knuckle. I'm doing good on Andrade Pulsar. How you been? Trevor Pete gonna put that Israel little boy to sleep. Night. Put him to bed. Lay him down. Call it a day. When's the Dick Pics collab happening, bro? If you want to do a collab with me, I can help you out. Build a little following. I'll do it, bro. Once you get your flow down, I'll gladly come on the channel. I'll tune in. I'll say, Dickie boy, what's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? I do look like a Masvidal a bit. I've heard it, man. I get the Jesus comparisons a lot. AJ, Lucas Tracy leave because he was jealous of your beard. I heard in the grapevine that was the reason. That's funny. Lucas Tracy wanted to pursue other things in life, man. I don't know. I think he was good at this, though. I was very surprised. Very surprised. I feel like, shit, leaving was crazy. I wouldn't have. At 100K, now you got the world by the balls. You're on the road to 1 million. But if you don't love this game, man, there's no reason, because this is a lifetime commitment, bro. I cover fights every card, every week. This is all I am. I mean, I love it. Don't get it twisted. I love being on stream, but, you know, some people in life like other things, and maybe he liked the fitness more. St. Denis a stud, but Moicano plus 200 is crazy to me. I know, especially because Moicano can't afford to lose right now. If Jesus was from Jersey and his uncle owned the salami shop, that's funny as fuck. No time. Holy shit. Why is O'Malley plus odds? O'Malley is plus odds because he's a gangster. Because they're doubting our boy. I don't know about a BSD KO. I think Money Moicano could sub him. I think you could lock it up. You think Marab beats O'Malley? O'Schmalley? Nah, O'Malley got him. Moicano is one of those guys that finds a way to win. I agree. I think Moicano should be like plus 105, slight dog. Guys, we're at 70 likes. We're now 30 away from the goal. Will I hit the hundo? I'd love to. Let's all win some money, motherfuckers. Let's all win some money. Just got in, dropping the like. Thank you, Jay. Saw Mokayev sign for Street Beefs at $600 a fight. It's a great idea. It's a great fight. Usually prop bets get dropped by Tuesday. Dos Santos and Lima, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do more research. You're going Marab decision? I don't think so. What do you think Yuri next move should be? Move up or down a weight class? Light heavyweight going to be a rough road back to the top? I agree. I think going down's a better move. I think down is better. 308's an amazing card, bro. 308's going to be lit. I can't wait for 308. Yuri said he would move down if Drickus beat Izzy. Shit, son. Kyle Nelson and Steve, I'm not so sure. O'Malley been proving me wrong lately. I thought he was starting to get overhyped. Bro, I've been on the O'Malley train in so many fights. And I've consistently won picking O'Malley. How would I turn into a positive if I was a totally square-shaped human tomorrow? I would just turn on the live stream and say, well, at least I'm, have something crazy going for me. I'd be the weirdest looking person on the damn YouTube. Yuri keeping his hands up. Don't hold your breath. It's not his style. Yuri's a hands low type of fighter. Wait, need a legit honest answer. You think O'Malley beat Petr Yan? I'd have to rewatch it again. I see the argument for Yan winning. It was competitive as hell. But I think O'Malley's also gotten better since that point, too. So that's something we got to talk about. He's improved since then. This is not the same version of him, They were talking on the Nelk podcast about Paul Pereira. Consensus was Jake would get killed. I actually think in pure boxing, Jake has a 50-50 chance. I think Pereira's a little too big. I think Pereira would knock him out. Bro, I'll square up. I'll shadow box it up at 100 likes. We're getting close. We're 21 away from 100. Drickus will gets up to at least double-digit defending. The lightweight interim belt. Five units on Marab and Raul. I tried to get in with the Nelk boys long ago. AJ, when you having the mixed kids at some point. There might be a lightweight interim belt, yeah, with Sarukian versus somebody. Sarukian versus somebody. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Gaethje. Sarukian versus Gaethje confirmed. I didn't hear that it was confirmed, but that's a cool fight. I like that. Bro, Raul Rosas is going to be a huge favorite. That's how it goes. Of course, my family knows I do YouTube. They know since the start. AJ, when you started this channel, did you honestly think your channel would grow, or was it just something you did for fun? I always knew that it was going to grow. I just didn't know how. I just knew it was going to happen. So I just stayed on top of it. And I just kept pushing forward. And I just had a blind faith that I was good at what I'm doing and I could build a community and I wasn't going to stop. Hey, Tickle Tantrum, thank you to the love for me and Finch, buddy. No more Gaethje or Poirier title fights ever, and I love both. Gaethje might get one. DC versus healthy Brock. DC would beat Brock Lesnar. He's too well-versed. Brock doesn't take a good punch. DC does. Sup, AJ? I bought a ticket to 306. I got to recoup some of that money, so I'm going to be hard telling your picks. Let's go, Saspel. First video I made for the channel was just predictions, man. This actually my first video ever was like a workout video I did on this channel years ago. But that was before I started the MMA stuff. Then I just started doing picks. I think it was Habib and Poirier reaction. That was one of my early predictions or early reaction shows. I think I did both, early prediction and I did a reaction show. Grew quicker than you expected. I mean, I think it's going at the rate that I thought. It's like, you know, once you pass 30,000, it grows faster and on from there. Don't get it wrong, though. I can't wait for 100K. When I hit 100,000, I'm going to feel like a god amongst men. Guys, we're just 13 likes away from 100. I want to stream for another like 5 to 10 minutes. So let's get 100 likes up in here for the off-week live stream. I'll also be back streaming tomorrow. 6 foot 180, maintain, build muscle. Bro, just get 180 grams of protein, easy 1-to-1. I know people say you can do less, but I personally feel like more is more effective, but that's my bias. At what point does the UFC need to kick inactive fighters out of the rankings? Wonderboy, Colby, Michael Chandler, eventually, if they start losing more. AJ, do the majority of your picks are correct in the aftermath? Definitely a majority, but not every one of them. That's how the game goes normally. Yeah, I think we're at 88 likes right now. So we're 12 likes away from the goal of 100. I picked Fiziev over Gaethje back then. I started this thing called Ultimate Fight Show with Spencer and Joe with my dad back in 2005. It was before things were on YouTube. I think we had Vimeo, which I kept going. Bro, you would have been the first up if you would have kept it going. That's crazy. You had an OG show. Is Yanal the only Israeli fighting in the UFC? I think Natan Levy too. The Canelo Alvarez card pair with UFC. I mean, I'm not going to watch the Canelo card. I picked the UFC over Canelo unapologetically every time. Pelayev looked way better in this fight on Contender than he did in previous fights. Way better. Way better. You're not going to go to sleep, I promise you. He's fighting Trevor Peak, or am I delusional? I think Yanal is pretty clean with it, man. Yanal has a lot of power. He's precise. He's good. I like Ash moves is striking. Garcia, O'Malley, Rojas Jr., and Zellhuber parlay. Ballsy and live, too. What do you think of the Buckley and DC beef, bro? Buckley is a bit disrespectful for sure. Buckley gets rude. Thoughts on Tommy McMillan versus Austin Bashi? I mean, shit. Austin Bashi's a special talent, but I haven't done notes yet. So we shall see. I'm doing good, Jairzinho. How you been? You think Trevor Peak's going to sleep him 1,000%? That's some high confidence. Guys, we're 1 like away from 90. That means we're 11 likes away from the goal of 100. I really want a shadow box, so I know there's 11 people who haven't liked, so smash. Who was rude towards Cub? Yeah, he did kind of flame Cub Swanson, and Cub's an OG. You can't flame him. He's a good family man. I like Cub Swanson. I think Ribovics is probably going to lose to Zellhuber, yeah. Ribovics is okay. Buckley goes to your gym. That's pretty dope. Bro, I can't really throw kicks in here, though. How am I going to get some kicks in the mix? Thank you, Bionic Hand, for smashing the likes when I tell you. Will we hit 100 likes before the 1 hour mark? We're 40 seconds away from it, and we need 9 likes. Damn, bro. We'd have to run it crazy. Bum, ba-da-dum, 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 bum, ba-da-dum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yeah, he took McChinney out, but that doesn't mean he's going to beat Daniel Zellhuber, bro. Chill. Favorite contender series so far? I mean, the fights, Bogdan Grad and Oswell was great. Abdul was good in the first week. And I don't know. I mean, I like the knockout from Wellmaker yesterday, too. There's definitely some clean KOs. Buckley always is disrespectful in the gym, but you know STL, he ain't going to talk reckless. Oh, he's talking his shit where he needs to. You don't talk that shit in STL, though. I'm excited to see what Nathan Fletcher can do. He's a really good grappler. It's just he got controlled pretty bad against Ofli, and then Ofli got destroyed by Myron Santos. But it was on The Ultimate Fighter. It was in the house. Things change when you get your coaches back and some time passes. Wellmaker looks like Dumas. Not really. He had a broken leg early on in the fight, so I think he'll do well, especially if he takes on the same guy who was supposed to fight, Ramashka, who I think is more of a striker. Hey, I got the Zen in, Biggie boy. Don't worry about it. And we're 3 likes away from 100, bro. We're getting close. I need to let these hands fly. I need a shadow box. Wellmaker and Grad in a parlay. Good fucking play. You think Grad lost a close one? As well as definitely getting on the roster. I'm excited to see that Piccinini rematch, too, with Duffy. Hopefully they book it. Bum, bum, bum. Grasso, Shevchenko. Torn, Grasso. Look at that. Over 100 likes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know what that means. The hands fly. The heat is coming. Obrigado. 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 Bramhold's dad's a savage. Bro, I can't kick in here. I almost cut my fucking ankle the other day on the back of that. I almost sliced myself up. You're imagining a bunch of people we can't see coming into frame and he just knocks them out like pins. Exactly what happened, Justin. How'd you know? I'm slim, thick. I got some muscle on me. I'm pretty lean right now. You like the Rutgers shirt? Thanks, dog. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I do. So my plan for tomorrow is a live stream and a member stream. So things are going good. And I'm just ready for fights to come back. Picks for the card next weekend will drop Sunday, and then it'll be the per usual content schedule. Mike Finch is not in town, though. So that does, in a sense, throw some things for a loop because Finch, man, not being in town, I have to do a mock money line. So probably going to find a backup host, probably Pick'em MMA, and we'll do the show without Finch for a couple weeks. 2 shows without him. He's going out of town, and then he'll be back after that. So not a horrible ride with it. Just, a couple weeks. I don't know. The blind picks for LFA ain't doing. Guys, thank you all for watching for the past hour, 5 minutes. I just want to do an hour stream today, chill, but we'll be longer on tomorrow, and we'll do members tomorrow too. Thank you guys for tuning into the show and showing the love. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for watching. Yes, I've been to a UFC event. No, I'm not tired. Smash the likes on your way out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good night, my people.